Okay, I'd like to call the January meeting of the Public Safety Committee to order. Is there a motion to approve last month's minutes?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Privilege of the floor. Is there anybody here for privilege of the floor? Privilege of the floor last time? Okay, not seeing anyone, we'll close privilege of the floor. First proposed resolution, confirm appointments and reappointments, Chautauqua County Fire Advisory Board.
James Feldman from the County Executive's Office.
Thanks, Jim.
Noel Gutman, Director of Emergency Services.
Thanks, Noel. Okay, what do we have, guys?
So we have our annual reappointment. I was here probably a month or two ago, and we have filled a couple of our vacancies, and so now they're up for their annual one-year reappointment through January 31st of 2026. We had two new appointments this time around. So we had Ward Rayner in 2nd Battalion, and we had, page over, and we had Jay Mees in 4th Battalion. So those were the only two new appointments, and then all the other ones are reappointments.
Who in the fourth, James?
Jamie.
Jay Mees.
Oh, Jamie, got you, okay. Guys, did we vote on some of these last month?
Yes, so they were filling vacancies that took them through the end of this month, and then they'll be up for a reappointment to their first full term because the board appointment is only for 1 year. So that was just putting them on through the end of this month in 2025. And then this will extend all of their terms through to next year in 2026.
And I think, was it just the 1st Battalion last month, or
Yes.
was it just the 1st
Yeah, it was
Battalion?
just, I think a month or two earlier, we had filled the vacancies in the other ones, and we were still waiting for 1st Battalion. Then we got the 1st Battalion ones and filled those, so now they're up for reappointment already.
For 2025?
For 2025, yep.
Or whatever their terms are?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, committee, questions of Noel or James on this? Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Thanks, guys. Okay, next, proposed resolution, confirm appointments and reappointments, Chautauqua County Emergency Medical Services Council.
Okay, so we're passing out, or if it might already be on the desk,
We have it, James.
amendment by substitution. So we had just a few dates that needed to be corrected. So in the new appointments, Kendra Sheldon, it initially said her term was set to expire in 2027. That is being changed to 2025. Robert Smith also said 2027. That is being changed to 2026. And Phil Laurie is being changed also from 2027 to 2026. And then we also had an addition of one more reappointment, Anthony Muscarella, who is representing the Fire Chiefs Association. And he will be, his term will expire on 12/31 of 2027. And that is the final one that you would see under reappointments.
Okay. I'll make a motion to amend the resolution by substitution.
Is there a second?
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now, a motion to accept the resolution as amended.
A motion.
Is
Second.
there, okay. A motion and a second? Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, thanks, guys.
Terry.
Okay, next, next, proposed resolution, close sheriff's office petty cash fund.
Sheriff Jim Quattrone.
Riley Elmo, Fiscal Supervisor. So the first resolution is, we are closing out a petty cash account that used to be used for our asset forfeiture, but hasn't been used for at least 6 years. Yeah, I've had a checkbook for 6 years that I've never pulled out of the desk drawer. So, and we've been going through M&T Bank to get it closed out, to clean things up.
And I think, Jim, this is something finance has been pushing to do away with the petty cash.
Correct,
Account.
yeah, and this was a account that we used for buy money for, in different items as far as like the drug task force.
Got you. Okay. Committee questions on this one? Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, next, proposed resolution, authorize agreement with various towns for enhanced police protection services for fiscal year 2025.
This resolution is a continuation of, for both the town of Ripley and the town of Charlotte. Ripley has been, we've had enhanced police protection with them for over 30 years. Charlotte probably for the last 4 or 5 years. And again, it's just to extend it for another year. With the town of Ripley having a few more hours at a rate of $35,000, not to exceed that, and Charlotte being $4,000. Ripley is aware that we have shortage of manpower, so we may not always be able to have the cars out there as they had been accustomed to, but the town supervisor is aware of that and understanding of that.
So do they get billed the amount of hours
That's correct.
that is actually done?
That is correct.
So if it's less, it would be less than 35
Yes, sir.
for whatever reason, if they want more. But
Yeah, I don't know
Can't
that,
go more, I guess.
I don't recall a year that we've gone over. We monitor that quite safely, carefully, and if we start getting close, we advise them that, we're gonna cut back on some hours. Currently, we've been filling this with some of our full-time deputies as time allots, or if we have it, anybody that's not assigned to something, we can put them into the townships. And their salaries are fully covered with that.
the holiday hourly rate, that's just holidays? It doesn't, like, it's not Sunday? or-
No, just the specific federal holidays
Yeah.
that we have.
Anything else, Ben? Okay, committee, any other questions on this resolution? If not, those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, next, proposed resolution to authorize agreement with various towns for court security services fiscal year 2025.
Again, another resolution that's renewing contracts that we've had with these town courts. We are missing one because formerly we had also the town of Harmony, but Harmony and North Harmony courts have merged, so we're just, North Harmony would be the only one, but, so we had North Harmony, Kyneton, Stockton, Ellery, Poland, Charlotte, Mina, and Sheridan.
Okay.
And it
pretty-
is included in the 2025 budget.
Okay, pretty straightforward, Jim. Committee, questions on this one?
Yeah, how do you determine how many hours that you go into each town that you spend?
That is.
How do you schedule that?
Yeah, that is dependent on the towns themselves, so they have a better understanding. That's why, as you look at it, some of them have different amounts, and some of the courts are a little busier than others. Again, I don't believe we've really come close to going over on any of these.
Do they pay attention to the amount, or is that someone?
We're the ones that, we assign part-time deputies to work the court security, and then we will bill them, is it quarterly?
Yeah, we build them quarterly.
Yeah, bill them quarterly for that, so I would assume that they're keeping an eye on it, but we are keeping an eye on it, and we would, if we were getting close to going over on the allocated amount, we would advise them and make adjustments as necessary.
And Sheriff, the amount of coverage that they receive is at their request, right?
That is correct. And it's, so like some townships have court every week, sometimes twice a week. Actually, I don't know that any of these have them twice a week, but some have it every other week, or, you know, so it depends on the,
Twice a month or
Correct.
once a month sometimes, or what?
correct. It depends on
Once a
how
week.
busy the court
Yeah.
is itself.
Say, it varies, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right, committee, any other questions on this resolution? If not, those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Guys, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, is there anything else to come before the committee? Anybody have anything? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Okay, those in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you.
Pretty good, Marty.
Thank you.